It's Samuel here coming at you with another video about stock trading. I'm really sick right now because this is the second night I've stayed up for almost all night, and I'm just I have a day job, so I'm like literally dying here. But I made 1,000 yesterday and 1,300 today, so you can check my P&L on my Instagram. I post it every day I trade, so you can check that out. Anyway, I'm going to explain my trade real quick. So I base my trades off of the future NG, which is natural gas. And so you can see that it has a really strong descending pattern right here. So we're just going to draw some lines like this. And this can really help us see the direction that it's going. And I don't really do a lot of technical analysis. I do a lot of fundamental analysis with NG because there's a lot of news that comes out for it, so it's really easy to do. And I find that the having that fundamental base and then using a correct entry with the TA is really a great combination. So what we did is when NG goes down, we trade DGAZ because DGAZ is the inverse of the inverse ETF based off of NG. So you can see that the opposite pattern is here, so it's going up in an uptrend pattern. So we bought yesterday around 92.40, around right here about yesterday. So as it was breaking its uptrend pattern and kind of making a little bit of a low, we bought here yesterday knowing that the month or the next couple of weeks are going to be warmer for America, so the weather is going to be warmer, which will decrease the demand for natural gas, meaning that this ETF DGAZ will be going up. And so we bought it here. We went all in on our capital, and then we sold it as soon as market opened up here for a profit of 1,350. So that's exactly it. That's about it. So not a lot of crazy stuff going on. It's pretty simple. You got to make it simple if you want to make it, just because if it's too complicated, then there's too many things that can go wrong. So I like to make it really simple with my trading, and then if it's going to profit me, then of course I'm going to continue doing it. So I just repeat the process and just do it again. So right now I'm going to wait for a little bit of a pullback on DGAZ before I make another entry point, but I expect it to continue going up, so that's my plan. So we'll see what happens if there's a margin of profit. Today I don't see anything. It's consolidating. It's just flatlining right now, so there's nothing going on. So I'm just gonna go to bed because I'm super exhausted. But what would normally happen is if it drained all the way down here to around this area, then I would be buying it again and then holding it until obviously it got back up to where I wanted to sell it based off of a technical analysis. So yeah, guys, just message me if you have any questions. It's super easy. I only trade DGAZ and UGAZ. I really like to keep it simple. It's the only thing I really understand on how to trade. Sometimes I'll trade Zynga, but these ones are just super obvious. Look at this beautiful pattern. It's just it keeps hitting this high area right here and then going back down to the mid 80s and then coming right back up in just 4 days. So it's super easy to make money on these ETFs. So that's what I do. Anyway, have a great night, everyone.